Breastfeeding. What's a dad's role? Can you help? You bet you can. Stick around and I'm going to show you. Hi, I'm Brian the Birth Guy. I can talk for hours about breastfeeding, but we only have a couple of minutes, so I'm going to tell you how to increase your role in breastfeeding with your partner. First of all, why breastfeed? Well, it's so good for mom and baby. There are over 200 ingredients in breast milk. It makes mom happier. It helps mom constrict her uterus back down to size. It gets mom and baby skin to skin, and it gives you the opportunity to bond more with your baby and your partner by helping out. Did I mention it makes mom happier? That's pretty good for you. How can you support mom during her breastfeeding? It's pretty simple. Moms need to feel supported and loved. When moms are breastfeeding, they need to feel the oxytocin hormone, which is the love hormone, come through their body and help eject the milk for their breastfeeding. The way that this happens is they need to feel loved. You can touch mom gently, you can talk to mom gently and caress, and I'm going to demonstrate that in a minute how that works. Moms also need plenty of water because they're giving out so much breast milk, their body needs it to replenish their supply. Moms also need help after breastfeeding. You can take the baby and simply change the baby's diaper. That would make you the hero, right? So before we actually show you what your role is, let's understand a couple more things. Moms can get really worried and hung up that they're not producing enough milk. But for the first 2 to 5 days, your job is going to be to make them feel secure in what they are producing. They're going to produce something that is known as liquid gold. That would be colostrum. Colostrum's a thick type of milk, and it's going to come out in drops. So the baby may only get maybe a few drops. That's going to help the baby move the digestive system and get some of the antibodies and antigens and nutrients that they need, but really get the baby's digestive system going. And that's very important at this stage of the game. If you can make mom feel better about knowing that she's supplying perfectly for the baby, and we're going to have this baby so healthy and happy, and we're going to have our family together and happy, that's just great things you can tell her to project in her mind instead of thinking that she's not producing enough milk, because it's coming. It's very important that mom feels very comfortable and safe in that environment, and you as a partner can hold that space so she knows that her body is doing exactly what it needs to be doing, and she can listen to her body. Many times people feel that they're not producing enough milk, and in that fear, that only causes your body to shut down even more. Your body will produce stress hormones called catecholamines, and they can definitely come and just knock that oxytocin right out of the water, and you're going back to square one where you have to calm down, feel loved, feel safe, not have that fear, and get back into the zone. And that's an important job for you to help mom with. So this is kind of what it's going to look like when you go to bring baby to mom. First, I want you to address your partner and tell her how beautiful she looks and how much you love her, how wonderful she is. Touch her sweetly. This is going to get that oxytocin flowing. So when you go to hand the baby to mom, we want, for the first 10 feeds at least, I want the baby not in a onesie. I want the baby in just a diaper. No socks, no hat. This is going to make the baby slightly uncomfortable. However, the baby's going to want to be soothed. It's important that when you bring the baby to mom, that baby's not at DEFCON 4 screaming and yelling for food. That's not good for anyone in this situation. You want to watch for nonverbal cues. Babies will generally, when they're hungry, put their hands up like this, tight-fisted, and they're going to scrunch their neck, and they're going to make a sucking, smacking noise with their lips and their tongue. Just like that. That's the time to bring them to mommy. Now, when mom's getting ready to latch, before she gets ready to latch, I want mommy to feel the baby on her skin. So that means mom's shirt's got to be a little bit higher than this, right? And you're, as a partner, going to show her how to hold the baby if she has the baby tilted. We want that spine parallel to the ground, so we're going to turn baby like this for mom. And before baby latches on mom, I want mom to feel the baby's skin, watch the baby's breath, smell her baby, kiss her baby, see her baby. At the same time, you're now caressing mom and loving on her too. That just gets oxytocin flowing. Now, mom's going to latch the baby, and when she latches the baby and you've helped her get everything parallel to the ground, make sure her hold's only with one hand and that she's holding the baby right behind the ears. that baby's gonna latch on great. And when the baby does, it's important that you as a partner can look at the baby's lips and make sure they're around the nipple properly, because we want that baby's latch to be over the areola, not just on the end of the nipple. With you on the end of the nipple, you're gonna twist, you're gonna turn, and it's gonna be hard for mom. We're gonna talk about latches on another video, but for now, that's a great thing for you to do in helping your partner breastfeed successfully. For other videos just like this, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you need any more information, look us up on Facebook at facebook.com/BrianTheBirthGuy.